I am so excited to have Annette Whittenberger with us today. She is such an awesome military spouse and a veteran. She is just such a very cool person and so much to learn. I'm going to let her talk about her because she obviously is an expert on her. But if you would take a moment, guys, and drop a comment, let us know who you are, where you're watching from, you know, all the things. This is Maker Mondays. So every Monday we bring on a military spouse, a veteran, a civilian, someone who's making something that has just some great information to share. So we hope that you will engage and ask questions, ask all the things. Okay, with that being said, I know it's like drum roll, bringing her in. And she's going to come into the stream in just a couple of seconds. And here we go. Hey, Annette.
Hi, Maria. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
I am so excited that you are joining us today. I feel like a DJ when I'm looking at all the screens, like, what's going on? What do I get to put up next? I'm so happy that you are on today and that you want to share about what you do, your journey, and how you're helping other people, which is so important, especially right now. But before you even get started making a thing, tell us about you. I'm going to make me small, make you big. Tell us about you.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm really just honored to be here. So yes, I am an Army vet. I'm retired actually 4 years now. And I'm a military spouse of over 22 years. I also have created a blog website called A Wild Ride Called Life, and I'm the host of the True Sweet Hide podcast. So the reasons why I created those two spaces was because I was on my own self-healing journey. I'm actually still on it because I don't think it ever ends. I had to acknowledge that I actually do live with anxiety, depression, PTSD, and overcoming some trauma that I really had to dig into this past year. So I created those spaces. I wanted a place to vent. I wanted a place to just let it out, because for me, saying it out loud it was freeing.
Yeah.
Once I started talking about it, I started to meet other people that were feeling similar things. And so I wasn't alone, even though in my mind I was. So, it's been an incredible journey. I never thought that, I'd have this blog 4 years now and the podcast over a year. The people that I've spoken to and that I've met are incredible warriors, really. Just their strength in how they've overcome all their obstacles in life, and seeing what they're doing now I never would have imagined.
Wow. Well, I'm going to put up, make sure that they can see it. I'm going to put up your website, and it's A Wild Ride Called Life. You guys can see that. I'm just scrolling on the page. There's just so much great information. And by the end of this video, or by the end of our live, we're going to do a giveaway. So I'm going to show mine that you sent me, because this is just so beautiful. Now, tell us about this bracelet.
So I wanted to create a bracelet with Greg Buddha. He's the owner of the Jewelry Republic. I saw his work. I just love his stuff. And I said, Greg, I want to make something. And we talked about it months. And he created this thing with me. I wanted to pick a specific stone.
Okay. Tell us about the stone.
So it's blue, it's lapis. And there's quite a few meanings to it, but healing, peace, all of that. I wanted that in there. And then the VW Boss is like my favorite.
That's the best. That is the best.
The bus is actually my logo, and it's my dream car. I've wanted one since I was in 6th grade. Okay, I'm 45, so I'm still going to get it.
We're gonna get this.
What I love about the bus is on top of it, it represents mental health. There's a ribbon on top.
Yep.
For health, and then there's a semicolon for suicide prevention.
I don't know if it can see it because my little camera does not want to go where to go, but okay.
So yes, mental health, all of it incorporated with my logo and the stone. And so it was a beautiful thing to be able to collaborate with him to make that. And I'm just so very proud. And it's not just any bracelet, you guys. This is like one of a kind.
I love this. So this is the little package. that everything is in. I love the button. I'm a weird button collector, so I do love the button. And we will give this away to someone, at the end of our live. So again, the website is all about. So what we're working on today, also the DIY that we're doing, is sort of a mental health self-care kit, things that you need. And we'll have that list that we'll share here as well, things that, and anybody can make this, but you're going to make something a little extra.
I am.
What you making?
I'm actually making a lip balm.
Okay.
Essential oils, because everybody needs chapstick, right? We all have like 100 of them all over the place. And so I have decided to make mine. So this is with shea butter, cocoa butter, beeswax, and I add essential oils in it.
Okay.
What
one do you add?
So I add peppermint.
Nice.
But I also love citrus bliss or wintergreen. So I like them all. So right now I'm actually, let's see if I can.
Yeah. Can you got down a little? There we
double one on.
Yep. I see it. Yeah.
And then, oh my gosh, this cool thing here, which makes it so much easier to pour the wax in.
Is it like a holder?
Yeah, so you could put the tubes underneath it.
Nice. And you
pour the wax in there, and then you can scrape it off. Because when I first started doing this, let me tell you, I was using syringes. It was wax. Kind of burnt my fingers a little bit. And
oh, that's too funny.
When I saw this on Amazon, I was like, are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? I should have had this all along.
This would have made my life so much easier. So super cheap, under $20 to get all of this. And so it's super fun. So I'm waiting for it to cool down. But yeah, it's super easy. So these are really cheap. I had Sticker Mule makes my little labels for me. And so I have my own little logo on there.
I love that. And they're talking about 2021 being the year, kind of said that it's the year of the military spouse entrepreneur. So if you're thinking about starting some kind of business, which for military spouses, I think entrepreneurship is a great way to go. Again, it's not for everyone. I'm not trying to change anyone's mind, but for me, it seems like it's such a great way to do things, because we can make our own schedules. We can work from home. It doesn't matter where the Army sends us, that kind of thing. So entrepreneurship is great. So I want to go back down. You put the shea butter, the beeswax, the cocoa butter in like a double boiler.
Yes.
Okay.
And put that on, it fits nicely right into a pot.
Yep.
So you boil the water
underneath.
Up in, and then all I have to do is grab. Hold on.
We're ready. So, hey guys, thanks for saying hello. Good morning from Miami. We are going to be giving away one of these beautiful, and it's called lapis, right? Make sure I said it right. Lapis bracelet that Annette sent us with her logo, this beautiful little Volkswagen. It's on a bug. It's the Volkswagen van. It's part of her logo. But this is a beautiful bracelet, and we're going to give this away at the end of our live. Okay, I see you working. What's happening?
Okay, let me tilt this. So I'm actually going to start pouring.
Okay, if you can move it over just a little bit more to your would be. Yeah, there we go. Now we see it all.
So I'm going to start pouring into the tubes.
And that's just the melted. Does it have the oils in at this point?
I'm sorry.
Does it have the oils in at this point, or you do them later? Oh, we lost you for a second.
Sorry, are you still there? Still there?
Yeah, I'm here, but you've gone. Your screen is dark.
No. Okay.
So we can't see you. It's okay if you want to just get off the feed and come back.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Not a problem. So I want to say hi to Carol and Jill and Lita. Thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. We're going to get Annette back. Annette is talking about mental health issues and awareness. She has a website called make sure I say it right. So I know it's a wild ride called Life. We want you to check out her website because she is also dealing with her own PTSD journey. She's a veteran and military spouse. And the thing that we're making today, hey Glenda, thanks for watching. The thing that we're making today is a lip balm that she's creating. It was really super easy. And so I think there's Annette again. There she is. All right. You're coming back up and there you go. Okay.
So,
all right.
Grabbing the boiler.
All right. If you could again, turn it just a little bit, not a problem. There we go.
Okay. So I'm pouring it in the tubes.
Okay. My question was, did you already have the essential oils in already or you do it later?
Okay. So after it's boiled, after it's all liquidy, I put in the oils last and I put 15 drops in.
15 drops.
Yes.
For the whole thing.
For the whole thing. Yes.
Okay.
And this mixture that I just made, which is just small, I'm able to make 6 tubes of chapstick.
6 tubes of chapstick.
Yep. So there we go. All 6 done.
That's easy. So for those of you who may not know what a double boiler is, it literally is a pan of water that you're going to boil. And in another pan, you put in the shea butter, the beeswax, the cocoa butter for this particular recipe. And then you just let it melt. And then once it's melted, she adds the essential oil. Look how genius that is.
Right? It's so easy. I really needed this.
Like, why didn't, and of course, there's something invented for everything.
There
so
is.
Guys, again, say hello to Annette. Take a moment and visit her website. And Annette, you also talked about an event that's coming up. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I am part of a mental health summit.
Okay.
It will be bringing on speakers, but not just military. We're also going to have a spouse of a law enforcement officer on there speaking on resiliency and everything that she's seen behind the scenes of her husband and his transition and the things that he's gone through. And so speakers and
I'm going through it. I'm going through the website so that they can see it. And this is a free event?
It is. It's a free event.
Okay, awesome. So guys, check this out. It's the veteransocialsummit.com. I will put a link. Make sure I have that. I will put a link in the comments so that they have it as well. Now, how long does it take for the chapstick to dry, solidify?
Okay, so to melt it, it's, it takes about 10-15 minutes because of how high you put it on the stove. For it completely dry, like it's already doing it. So it's going to be, about 50. Well, I'd give it about half an hour before you actually start to use it.
Just use it. Wow. And you let it cool a little bit before you pour it.
Yes. So I take it off the stove, let it cool a little bit on there, and then grab it and pour.
I didn't know that it was so easy to make. I've never made that. I've been like, do I make that? That is awesome. Very cool. All right. Can you show us? Like, like that one right there was already starting to.
This is all done. Poured in.
That's crazy.
Yeah. See?
Oh, and you get that's awesome. And you get all of your supplies on Amazon.
On Amazon.
Okay, cool. We'd love to see that list. If you wouldn't mind at some point, maybe you can share that cart with us, like what it would look like if anybody wants to do that.
Absolutely.
And then if you could also take a moment and talk about this, that's one thing in this mental health self-care kit. What else could go in there?
Oh my gosh. So I just got this new thing called Rocketbook. So it's a notepad. You could get the small one and there's different sizes, but what it does is it syncs to your Google Drive. And so instead of carrying around a notebook paper that I end up losing or throw in the trash on accident, I can actually sync it to my drive to save. So that's really cool.
That's awesome.
I think also little doTERRA, but it all depends on your essential oils. there's a little packet that you could carry around with sample oils to keep with you at all times, because I know it relaxes a lot of people. So essential oil pack, a tissue. Tissue just needs to be in there no matter what, because I cry over everything, or you're gonna have that moment where you're gonna need tissue.
You talked about honey sticks.
Honey sticks, yes. So I've found honey sticks and honey spoons. They're so perfect for anything really. But tea, yes.
Yes.
For those that love tea. But you know what's funny is, so when we first moved here, we had our coffee pot, we had our coffee, but I didn't have any cream or anything, but I had honey. I put honey in my coffee.
Did it work?
It was good.
There you go.
Good.
That is all we need.
So honey sticks are always good for anything, really.
So I have another question. Do you meditate or use music to calm the nerves, get to your happy place? Is there anything like that you would recommend?
Absolutely. I have Spotify, but you can use whatever. I love music when I work.
Yeah.
Not just to have background noise, but because I actually sing while I work. Don't judge me.
No judgment. I love singing. Yes.
It just helps. But at night, I have the Amazon Alexa next to my bed, and I play deep sleep music, meditation music. What is those bowls? The
Bowl.
you bang
Jamaican?
you bang the bowl, and it's like, oh my gosh, I forgot the name. Anyway, it's sounds that are very soothing.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, you know what's funny too is there's dog music. So my dogs sleep in my room, and one of them is really anxious, and so I'll say, Alexa, play dog music, dog sleep music, and there's actually music for your dogs to relax them.
Mind blown. Like, I did not know that was even a thing. That's crazy. That is crazy.
So yes, music is my jam. It's all of our jam. So
yeah, just all the things that we need. These are some trying times right now. In our world, just everything. And I think a lot of people are anxious. Their tensions seem high. I always say I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm all about trying to be a good person and spreading kindness and diffusing situations instead of, trying to fuel no, that's not me. So I think anything that we can help create the self-care kit to help us all right now is very, very important. So thank you. Thank you for coming on today and sharing. Can you hold up the lip balm again?
Yes.
I didn't know it was that easy to make. So it's something that you guys can make if you want to. I love that. Easy peasy. And the holder, that was like the thing, man. That is the thing. It's like a must buy.
Best thing.
Best invention ever. And you can make a bunch of them. That's a great teacher gift too. If you want to, think about what you want to make teachers for, your kids' teachers, things like that. I love it. I'm going to put up again your website so that everyone can see it. And it's a wild ride called Life. Let me make sure that I get that website. Click. So that I get the website over as well. And then we did promise, right before I get there. Did it go? I think so. And just in case it didn't, I'll put, there it is. There's also an event, which is also going to come up in the stream right now. Lots of things. So 2 different things, your website, a wild ride called Life, and then the event, which is the Veterans Social Summit, veteran, not veterans. Make sure I say it correctly. The link has also been put in here. Veterans Social Summit, which is a free event on when?
On April 3rd.
April 3rd, that anyone, you don't have to be military, anyone can join. We all need a little bit of love. But before we go, we are going to give away this bracelet. Make sure I pull it out correctly. Yep, this bracelet. This is your bracelet with lapis, made out of lapis, and your logo, which is and I'm looking at my nails all janky right now because I've been working, right? Which is the Volkswagen Bug. So I am just going to random on our folks who are watching. I'm not looking, and I'm looking. Jill, you are the winner. Woo! congratulations. So Jill, if you will send me your information via private message, then we can get this mailed out to you so that you have a bracelet. And you know, tell us a little bit about you. It would be fantastic to hear your story as well, Jill. All right, Annette, thanks so much for coming on today. I do appreciate you so much sharing your time. Are there any last words that you would like to say? And Jill sent a bunch of hearts. She's so excited. Yay.
I'm here for anybody if you ever need anyone to talk to. So please just go to my website and you can find all my social media handles there.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Again, that website is awildridecalledlife.com. Awesome. Thanks for sharing so much with us today. We appreciate it. Let's go make some lip balms and some self-care because we all need it right now. All right, guys, have a great day.
Bye.
We'll see ya. Bye.